Hey, and welcome to another edition of Cooking All Quarantine. I'm Jason, and today we're going to make meatloaf and mashed potatoes. So, I did get a special request. My friend Gina, she wanted me to make a meatloaf, and of course we're not going to make just any meatloaf. It's going to be a special meatloaf. So, here's what I got. I got the classic meatloaf recipe from Quaker Oats. Do we really have Quaker Oats here? No. I'm sorry. We have to go with Food Lion brand. For those of you that don't know, it's kind of like Giant Eagle. Anyway, so I've got a pound of organic free-range beef. They had it at Lidl, it was on sale. 1 egg. This recipe is for 1.5 pounds. So I'm going to use 1/2 cup of old-fashioned oatmeal, whatever this is. So that goes in there. Throw that. And basically I got some onions, some vampire repellent, some salt and pepper, and it calls for ketchup. Look, I hate ketchup. I love tomatoes. I love tomato sauce. I love sliced tomatoes. I love tomatoes. I made that last one up, but I hate ketchup. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use my Lexington barbecue sauce that I made. I'm not gonna put the recipe on here, but I'll post it on the website so you guys can make it. It's basically a thick version of barbecue sauce out west in North Carolina. So I've got some Worcestershire sauce. Some salt. Hey Craig, hope you got your package today. Enjoy. Some pepper. And it calls for 1/2 cup of ketchup. Again, we're not going to use ketchup. We're going to use this barbecue sauce. All right. One thing my wife said when we got started, she's like, do the way you would do it. Now, most people mix this stuff with their hands. I don't do that. I use the dough hook on my KitchenAid mixer. I'll be right back. So I've mixed up my meatloaf here. And what we're going to do is we're going to smoke it. So I've got this thing. It was like $5 at Lidl. It's got slats in it. And see, what we're going to do is we're going to put the meatloaf in here. I sprayed the pan. But the reason we're going to use this slatted thing is because I want it to permeate the flavors of the smoke. And what am I using today? Applewood. Oh, I bet it's some stuff from Walmart. Negative Ghost Rider, it's from my parents' house. It's right off their apple trees. I've got a bag of it, and we're going to smoke with it, and we're going to have fun. And then, while this is smoking, I'm going to show you how to make some mashed potatoes. Okay, so beef, according to the USDA, is good at 145, but everything I read said smoked meatloaf needs to be about 160. So we're looking at about an hour and a half to 2 hours. That's my guess. We'll find out. I'll be back. So while we're waiting for our meatloaf to smoke, I'm going to show you how to make some mashed potatoes. I'm going to add some cheese, some heavy cream, some butter, and some other stuff. But anyway, I want to let you guys in on a little secret. Lidl and Aldi have this thing where they've got these boxes and it says it's too good to throw. It's ugly, but it's too good to throw away. It's kind of like what my wife says to me sometimes. But, you know, they still taste the same. And I guess I don't have a laugh track on that one. So anyway, like this one, you know, it's got that big chunk out of it. All right. So I do that, and I do that. And I know somebody's sitting there going, well, Jason, are you going to throw that in the trash? No. I'm going to go throw it out, feed it to my goats, and everybody's going to go hug a tree and kiss a unicorn. I'm making enough for leftovers because that's how we roll. All right. So why don't you meet me over at the stove in just a couple of minutes? So we're going to let this cook until you can take a fork in it and stick it and it breaks. Now, one of the tricks that I do is add some of our magical salt. I don't know if it does anything, but I've always done it. So we'll let this cook for about 40 minutes. We'll let that cook for about another 2 hours. And in 40 minutes, I'll come back and show you how to make some great mashed potatoes. Just shredding up the cheese for our mashed potatoes. Okay, in true fridge raid fashion, I've got our mashed potatoes. I shredded up some leftover cheese. That's at the bottom. I've got our vintage cream cheese. I put half a stick of butter in there. I got some sour cream. I got some parsley. I've got some salt and pepper. Now I'm going to add some heavy cream. And this was left over from making ice cream. So this is all leftover stuff. It's going to make it a rich, creamy mashed potato. So we've smoked this, and the internal temperature is about 159. It's supposed to be 160. Pretty doggone moist. You can taste the smoke. You know, the onions are right here. pretty good. Mashed potatoes. Very heavy, very creamy. Pretty tasty. I think I did all right this time. Remember, be kind, be excellent to one another, and I'll see you soon. Have a great day.